Everybody, Michael here today with a very special guest, Mr. Roland Murphy of RGM Watches, arguably the most influential American watchmaker alive today, doing incredible stuff here in the United States with a brand new display here at the National Watch and Clock Museum. Roland, how you doing today?
Good, good.
Good, awesome. It's a big day for the NWCC and for
It
the
is.
museum
It is.
as well. I know that you are from the area, not Pennsylvania, but kind of nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an East Coast guy, so
Yeah, exactly. And you did the watchmaking program here, the Technical Institute before.
I went to Bowman's,
Yes, sir.
and then after that, I went to WOSTEP in Switzerland.
Yeah, excellent.
Yeah.
And then a stint at Hamilton as well for about 5 years.
In product development in Hamilton for 5 years.
Excellent.
Yes.
That must have been, coming from the training from the watchmaking side to the brand side, it must have been sort of an interesting jump to sort of take a step back to smaller scale production when you were thinking of starting RGM.
Yeah, but
right?
it was a good learning experience to learn kind of how the industry works, which
Yeah,
is good. So
of course.
having the different segments from watchmaking to making things to understanding how a modern brand would to create watches and things like that. Yes.
Yeah. When you were starting kind of in the early phases, how important was it to you to be based in this part of the world?
Well, there was no doubt I was going to be in Pennsylvania. I think Pennsylvania was one of the hubs, you know.
Yeah,
You had
absolutely.
New England, Illinois, Pennsylvania. So certainly an important location within American watchmaking's history.
Yeah, absolutely. And speaking of American watchmaking history, I know you draw a lot on the old manufacturers for inspiration when it comes to your movements and your technologies, and particularly even things like bringing back the motor barrel, right?
Yeah.
So is there a kind of complication or something from the past of American watchmaking you'd love to bring back when you can have the time to work on something new?
I mean, there's always things that we're looking at, you know. We usually don't like to talk about them until it happens.
Of course.
But we're always looking for inspiration from the past. We do very classic watches.
Yeah.
So America has a rich history
Absolutely.
in watchmaking, and certainly in the area here is important to us. So I have an interest in the makers that were here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, of course. Speaking of Pennsylvania makers, I know your personal collection is obviously quite expansive, but I know you have a keen interest in AMP.
Yeah, Adams and Perry, certainly a few of the Lancaster pieces, certainly Hamilton.
Sure.
Bowman.
Yeah, of course.
I have 2 original Bowman watches.
Yeah.
They only made 50.
Yeah.
And certainly Dudley was here too.
Of course.
So
yeah, you have that nice Masonic example, I think.
Yeah,
right?
I have a few Dudley watches also. So pretty extensive collection there. But here at the museum, we're happy to have we only had a small display. So now we have a display. You can see what company it is. We have more watches here.
Exactly.
The collaboration guitar is here with the watches now. So we can kind of have a nice showing. And the museum in general has really improved a lot over the last couple of years, and it just continues to. So it makes sense to upgrade this.
Absolutely.
And fit in with everything else that's being improved here.
I was going to ask, just kind of on a personal level. I mean, you've got Hamilton over there.
Yeah.
You have Bulova here. I mean, 2 luminaries of the American watchmaking industry, and then right next to them is RGM. So what is it like for you personally to kind of share the space with these American icons?
Well, we become part of that history landscape. You know what I mean? You know, we've been around now since '92.
Sure.
So it's over 30 years, 33 years plus. So certainly, our history is growing, though on a small scale compared to those big industrial makers.
Sure, of course. Well, I think what you're doing is super important, and bringing back watchmaking to the heart of the American industry here in Pennsylvania is really noble thing, and the watches are incredible as well. So
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for taking a minute and chat with me today, Roland.
just one piece.
Yeah.
If you come here, the gold piece,
the 101, right?
That's our first. That's 001 serial number.
Wow.
That's the actual first RGM watch.
No way.
Yep. It is
that's cool. Yeah, we'll have to get a good shot of that. What are you wearing on wrist today? Is that an 801?
It's our 80140 classic enamel. It's our 40 millimeter with our in-house Calibre 801 movement.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I love, again, the bespoke aspect of the watchmaking.
Yeah.
I know you offer, you can get the wolf
things.
tooth, and then the gear train and the swan necks as well. So that ability to really appreciate the quality of a watchmaker on a custom level is really quite interesting.
Yeah, and I mean, we do custom watches for individuals, all sorts of things, dials, this, whatever.
Yeah.
But on the 801 movement, I don't really know of any other company where you can actually customize the movement
Yeah.
with functions, not just
Right.
aesthetics.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, that's very cool. How many watchmakers do you currently have on staff?
6.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. So what is production time like? I mean, everything is built to
If
order?
with the in-house movement, pretty much,
Yeah,
because we can't build enough to ever have stock.
of course. Yeah.
So if you order an 801, it's probably right now about a 16-month wait.
Yeah, yeah, very cool. How about something like the Tourbillon?
Probably about 2 years for the
Yeah,
Tourbillon.
that's a
Yeah.
reasonable turnaround
Yeah,
time though for what you
it's
get.
not crazy for
Yeah,
what the watch is. Yeah.
absolutely. Tell me a little bit about the enamels down here.
In 2018, I wanted to do some art and craft kind of watches, so I was pursuing different things. Everything we do has to be real.
Sure.
Whether
Yes.
we do it or somebody else
Yeah,
does it,
done
it has to be the
authentically.
real technique. So the first one on the left is a wood marquetry dial. So it's
Beautiful.
individual pieces of wood to create the scene. The one in the middle is miniature hand painting on mother of pearl, and in the paint is mixed with superluminova.
Yeah.
So if you had a UV light or so, you would see that butterfly
Yeah.
glow.
Very
And
cool.
on the right is a cloisonné enamel dial,
Oh, no way.
and that's inspired by a Monet painting. So
Yeah.
that is real enamel. The scene is laid out with gold wire. So basically gold wire and real fired enamel to create the beautiful cloisonné dial.
I think I stumbled across a older interview with you where you said you guys weren't comfortable or just yet doing enamel in house. So is this
That was
something that you?
really old.
Yeah.
No, enamel's probably not something we're going to do these kind of things. I mean, the quality level we need has to be an expert. So
Of course.
the people
Yeah.
doing these kind of dials, that's all that they do.
Yeah.
So there's no way you can do everything and do everything well.
Yeah.
So you have to pick and choose what makes sense to
Of
do
course.
yourself
Yeah.
and what doesn't.
Yeah.
One customer asked me one time, he goes, you ever going to make your own jewels? And I said to him, well, if I wanted to go out of business, that might be the fastest way.
Yeah, quite possibly.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I mean, congratulations on the full display here at the museum.
Absolutely.
And I guess we'll maybe see you around a little bit more over the weekend
Great.
and everything
Yeah,
else. Yeah.
absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you,
Thank
Roland.
you. Yeah, pleasure.